speed up and fire up the
Welcome to the show. It's Elena here, and it's a special show because I have a special guest on. This is Nico Doreste, and he just released an album, Dreamscapes. And so today we're going to talk to him, hear his music. Give yourself a little introduction.
Okay, so I am from Hampton Roads, been living in Richmond for a minute. And yeah, the story of the past, several months, actually, this project goes back a couple of years. I've had a lot of this music stockpiled just on my laptop. So I'm super excited for you guys to check it out. And that's the name of the album again is Dreamscapes. And I'm Nico, N-I-C-O.
Yeah, I guess should we just go ahead and dive in?
Yeah, sure, kick it off.
All right.
Nico, it's Tanya. I really appreciate your messages. You always sound so alive. I'm just trying to reach you and here on the phone. And since I'm not, maybe I'll just write to you on the...
All right. You just heard a couple of songs from Nico Doreste's new album, Dreamscapes. We started off with Ladies and Gentlemen, and we just caught the first bit of Missed Calls. And I feel like the title, Missed Calls, really is emblematic of that kind of relationship with someone who's far away, but, you know, that connection is always there.
Yeah, so that's a voicemail from one of my friends, Tanya. The idea for that song and a lot of the songs on here is really just kind of putting together a collection of a lot of the experiences I've had in the past couple years. And so a lot of what you're hearing with this album is sampled. So essentially the idea of taking, you know, a snippet of a song that you really like, and what I did with it was kind of add some body to it with my own instruments, my keyboards, throw some organs, and then maybe take guitars, so I recorded on top of that.
Yeah. Well, I'm streaming off of SoundCloud, which I'll plug this ahead. This is Nico's SoundCloud. It's just Nico Doreste, N-I-C-O-D-O-R-E-S-T-E. So as we're listening, Nico is sharing with me kind of the process and the samples he used, kind of the process.
It's funny because I remember the first time feeling this way. I was listening to my dad's records, and there's this one from George Winston, one part of this song, and I just remember thinking, geez, if I could take these 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and if they could just last for the rest of time. And so that is kind of where a lot of the sampling comes from, is just adding my own instruments to songs that I've loved.
So we ended with the outerlude, but you put that before the interlude.
When I hear back, or when I was hearing it as I was producing it, to me the emphasis was on the emotion, and not that I want everybody to feel one way about it, but you know, I get like a certain idea in my head, a certain picture, and that idea just felt like it should follow something else. So a big thing for me with this album was kind of a narrative quality, that it kind of moves through different chapters.
This is WVCW Student Run Radio. I'm Elena, and you just heard Sticks and Stones by local artist Nico. So yeah, you were telling me about the man that you sampled before on Montana Late Night.
This is a man that I met just on the sidewalk.
Work hard and you'll be something in your life.
Just a really interesting perspective, and that's something with this album that I really wanted to highlight is just the amazing variety of perspective that, you know, you just come across when you're open to, you know, listening to that, because it's easy to walk past people on the sidewalk and
Right.
you know, keep your eyes down and not engage with people, but everyone has something important to say. Everyone has something that's worth being said.